with Summer Diddy. Why y'all not together no more? Because like he was, he was fucking up. He wasn't ready, and I was trying to be a woman and work through things, and he wasn't ready. So then I was like, "Get," and I left.
And then Young Miami, who was popping all type of shit, you can't hear a motherfucking word out of her mouth now. Everybody's quiet now. Big Act still talking, they quiet as hell.
Oh, Mayday, Mayday. The city girls are down 100 because word on the streets is that Young Miami is going broke after she got done by her boo thing Diddy. Diddy has been in so much trouble these past couple of months, and it looks like Diddy is not the only one going down for this. It's looking like Miami might be crash landing right with him because she has allegedly lost everything, and by everything, I mean everything, including her Caresha Please brand, her podcast, and even the reality TV show that she was working on. Being associated with Diddy has ruined her, and as expected, she is not handling it well. Insiders have reported that she has been suffering from emotional breakdowns as a result of the humiliation, and she just doesn't know how to deal with it. But why did Diddy break up with her? And are we really seeing the downfall of Young Miami and the city girls?
Man, did y'all try and get Young Miami in trouble? Y'all ain't read the transcript? Y'all must want to get Young Miami in trouble. You know Diddy ain't playing that. You know he ain't playing that.
So it looks like Diddy's in a lot of trouble, and when I say trouble, I mean a whole lot of trouble, more than we could have ever imagined. Now, I know that recently he hasn't been sued or exposed for allegedly sexually assaulting a woman, at least for about a month now, but he is still, in fact, facing a lot of consequences. After 4 different women alleged that he assaulted them, he eventually released a statement addressing the issues and denied all allegations, saying, "Enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. Sticking allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth." Well, things quieted down after that, but he's still been feeling a lot of heat behind the scenes. He has been asked to step down from Revolt. 18 brands cut ties with him, he has been disinvited from the Grammys, and most people in the industry do not want to be associated with him anymore, because it's just too much of a risk for them. So he has lost his pride, reputation, and of course, money. But as it turns out, he isn't the only one going down hard because his little boo thing, or Shawty Wop as he likes to affectionately call her, is also going broke and losing a lot of money. In case why all don't already know, his Shawty Wop is Young Miami. Apart from Diddy, Miami is another person who lost a lot in this Diddy messy scandal, because things haven't been smooth for her either. On one hand, she got dragged for filth by fans after they accused her of not only willingly taking part in Diddy's freak-offs, but also helping Diddy allegedly force other women into freak-offs. In Cassie's lawsuit, she went into detail about how Diddy used to pimp her out to other men, including male escorts that he forced her to hire. She claimed that he forced her to have intimacy with male escorts with BBCs while he watched and got off on it. She also claimed that he would force her to pour baby oil all over her body and paint her nails white because he loved the contrast against the skin of the black male escorts. Well, this caused fans to suspect that Miami was involved in freak-offs with Diddy because she always seemed to have on white nails whenever she was with Diddy. Like I said, anybody wearing white nails around Diddy is a prime freak-off suspect. Then there's this interesting line from her song called Survive where she raps, "White toes, steppa, CIA buffs, bees want to smoke while I'm on a jet with Puff, young me from Miami got to try to cuff." Plus, Diddy has been reported to pay Miami $500,000 a month for being his side piece, and we've always thought that this was an insane amount of money to pay a side piece. We knew it wasn't love because he never really claimed her as his own, and the most he did was refer to her as his Shawty Wop, and we still don't know what that even means. So why would he pay her all that money when he wouldn't even claim her? It didn't make a lot of sense at the time, but now the streets are saying that the $500,000 a month was payment in exchange for alleged freak-offs, and that started to make a whole lot of sense. I mean, from the way Cassie described the freak-offs, they were brutal to the point where she would require IV nutrition in the days following the freak-offs, so why all know how bad it had to be. So a $500,000 payment for this kind of thing makes some sense. But hold up. I'm not saying that Miami was wrong for the freak-offs because what happens in her bedroom with Diddy is her business, as long as it was consensual and there were no minors involved. I mean, why all know how Miami is down for adventures in the bedroom, because she's open-minded like that, so if she wanted to engage in freak-offs, it shouldn't be a biggie as long as there's consent. But that's not really what was getting her dragged, because the real issue was the fact that fans suspected her of allegedly forcing other women into freak-offs with Diddy because of some things that she said to Gina on social media. I mean, why all remember that messy fight she had on social media last year? It all started when Gina posted this picture of Diddy kissing her on the cheek, and Miami did not like that cause she took to Twitter to accuse Gina of chasing clout, saying, "Somebody please give this bee some attention." Gina replied on her Instagram stories writing, "If anyone's seeking attention, it's you. Suck my D, I don't give an F." Miami then claimed that Gina was trying to use her for clout, and she said, "Attention B, I am the attention. Let's be clear, notice me please. B, sit down, we see you, relax, it's okay, you've been around, just around for years. You've been waiting on this moment. If he can't make you famous, B, I ain't arguing no B that got cheap lamp ball carpet in they house, effing on a billionaire, you freaky B." Miami also said, "If I wanted you to eat my pee, Diddy would have had you on your knees, you eater. Gina, you've been down bad ever since I came into the picture. You've been crying for a baby for 10 years. You've been around as the bee that eats P&D when he feels like it. You a eater. You are the same bee that was crying on Tasha K cause you wanted a baby. Poor Sushi." Yeah, this sounded all types of bad. Like she was threatening Gina with the freak off, and it definitely got her dragged for filth, and she started crashing alongside Diddy. But what made things worse is that Gina once sat down with Tasha K to talk about how Diddy allegedly hurt her when they were together.
In the beginning, like the first 3.5 years, the first 4 months, he was really nice. But then after that, he started being an asshole. So he was abusive. He was like always belittling me and always like, he was like mentally, emotionally, and physically abusing me. He took one of my heels and tried to throw it at me. And then he like mushed my face and like really hard and made my nose bleed.
She also claimed that when she got pregnant, he forced her to get rid of it.
And you mind telling me what happened with that pregnancy?
I told him, and he was like, "You're gonna get an abortion, right?" And then I was like, "I don't know. I don't know yet." And then he offered me $50,000 to get rid of it, but I turned it down because I just loved him, and I was like trying to prove that I wasn't the girl that wanted him for money.
Okay.
I just care about him, and I just wanted him to be nice to me. That's it.
Why all? Miami is having a hard time right now. But I gotta know, what why all feel about the situation? Do you feel sorry for young Miami, the city? Quells, drop your thoughts in the comments below, and then check out this next video.